Welcome to Adrian Brewster channel. Please like, subscribe, and press the notification button so that you get notified and updated whenever I post a new video. This video is sponsored by Coffee of the Brain. Feel free to hit the inbox for physical classes.
A good day, my people. Today, I would like to introduce to you the Mizudashi. Mizudashi is one of the ancient brewers that was used to make the cold brew. It originates straight from the 16th century from a country called Japan. The word Mizudashi simply means, the Mizu means extraction of flavors. Then the dashi means cold water. So the addition of the word Mizudashi would simply mean extracting flavors from coffee using cold water. So that's why it was named Mizudashi, and it is the earliest brewer that has ever been used on record to make a cold brew. It originates from Japan. So we need to first understand the parts of the Mizudashi. We have the coffee chamber, we have the filter, and we also have the lid. The filter fits in and the lid will close. So all we need to understand here that this is the ancient brewer that was used to make cold brew. So we are going to make cold brew using a medium coarse grind, cold water or water at room temperature, and let it sit for a period of time. So for our recipe today, we are going to be using 100 grams of coffee. So it is always ideal to use high doses when you're making the cold brew. We are going to use 100 grams of coffee, grind medium coarse. You can either grind it medium coarse or coarse. So for our water, we shall be using filtered water at room temperature. In this case, when you are making cold brew, we don't boil the water. We use water at room temperature. So under this principle of brewing, we shall see that we are going to soak our coffee for a period of time. The time we always give it, it's the one that leads to extraction. So the more time, the more the extraction. I'll start by grinding coffee. I measure 100 grams of coffee. And then I already set my grinder to be getting medium coarse grind. I always love using such a grinder because it really gives me that uniformity in the grinds. So I'll put my Mizudashi on the scale there to remove the original weight. For this time, I'm going to be using the AeroPress funnel to help me dose in my coffee without spilling on the side. This does not come with the Mizudashi, but you should always improvise. So still, I'll also try to remove the weight of the funnel and put in my coffee. You have to make sure that the coffee you grinded is the same amount of coffee you plan to use in the first place. So 100 grams of coffee. Then I'll get my water at room temperature. Then I pour in a round motion. So as I told you, for my ratio today, I decided to use a ratio of 1 to 10. Meaning since I have 100 grams of coffee, I'll do 100 times 10. So the total amount of water I'm supposed to pour is 1000. After making sure that I have 1000 on my scale, I'll do a little bit of agitation, then put on a side and close it. So the more time this really sits with the coffee sits with the water, the more the extraction. So after making it here, I'll put it in my chiller for 8 hours. You can either leave it for 8 hours, you can leave it for 12 hours, or even 24 hours. The more you leave it, the more it becomes strong. So after 8 hours, I've removed it from my chiller. Then I'll have to remove the filter from our coffee chamber. Then place it on a side. After that, my coffee, I do a little bit of agitation to make sure that it's all saturated. Then it's ready for consumption. So what can someone expect in Mizudashi coffee? A cold brew made by Mizudashi, you expect to get something with mild flavors and less bitterness. So, but I really love the flavor clarity here, and also the medium to high intensity of the acidities in the coffee. So, as I've always been telling you, whenever you're making such filtered coffees, go for coffees which are fruity and floral, and you can really get this from origins that really grow coffees on a higher altitude.